I think the reason I have a problem with kissing somebody's ass after I do something that maybe I shouldn't have done. We all make mistakes, by the way. I think we all know that. The reason I have a problem with doing what I just mentioned is that perhaps I expect them to have the same level of understanding that I would show if the tables were turned. Unfortunately, that often tends to not be the case. Oftentimes people are not going to be understanding. They're going to allow their egos to come into play. They're going to not be able to come to terms with the fact that they don't like your frame of thinking. And that's going to be the concern. That's going to be the obsession. And that's going to overshadow any capacity to get over what you did. And I see it all the time now. I understand the need to ask for forgiveness. I do it when I know that I've really fucked up. But I also feel that we all have an obligation to be understanding. Not to anybody else. We owe it to ourselves to become more understanding. That may not always be the reason that I do it. Sometimes I still sometimes do it to prove a point, which is not right. It's not okay. I'm not justifying that. But I think occasionally, I don't want to overestimate how much I do it, but occasionally I think I still do it with the right intentions. I do it with the intention of helping somebody else try to learn to become more understanding. Now I know what I'm dealing with, so I do try to give people baby steps. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can show people that they can be more understanding, but you have to be gentle about how you do it, and you have to meet them halfway, and you have to let them take little steps and sort of meet them there, and then you let them take another step. And if it's becoming too much of a hassle, then you don't do it. I hate to say you give up on them, but you kind of do have to, because you have a life to live. When you can, you should make the effort and invest the time. But often we have obligations, we have work, we have things to do, and we can't do that. When you can, though, make time. Make time. It's important.